Hey everybody, I'm Sue.
I'm Bob.
And we're Good Times RV. So, are we looking a little more golden than usual? It's because we've been doing some dry camping and trying some different places. So, you saw the video on Moab. Now we're going to talk about Lake Powell and Lone Rock Beach.
Yeah, we spent 8 days down there. And of course this dry camping, or boondocking, however you want to phrase it, and you know, you'll need to bring a generator or solar to keep your batteries up, but all in all, it's a beautiful place. The surrounding scenery is beautiful. Just a few things though that we noticed.
Ooh, and we have a list.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you the list.
Yeah.
Just a few things. Okay, so start with the list. Number one, we were there from October 4th to October 10th.
October 10th, yeah.
And y'all, it was hot.
Yeah.
So
it's Arizona, Utah.
Yeah.
You know, right on the border.
So don't expect fall temperatures in October. It doesn't start to cool off there till November, December.
Yeah.
Nights were cool. They were great for sleeping.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was beautiful at night.
But daytime temperatures, it was hard to nap and things like that. So that was a downside.
Yeah. Now one of the big things there is people ride those razors around, and it's a huge area for ATVs and razors. There's hills to ride up and down. There's, but for those of us who don't ride them, you know, at nighttime it can be kind of an irritant when they're screaming by you at 10 o'clock at night, you know, still riding it along. But,
and of course, it's a national park.
It's a national park.
And they do post quiet hours and everything, but for some reason not everybody complies. So the thing about this Lone Rock area is it's considered a dry camping area.
Very dry.
Very dry.
Extra dry.
So essentially what that means is there's no designated campsites.
No.
They do have pit toilets, but as the water recedes, they don't move the toilets closer to the water's edge. They leave them back where they were. So if you're camping on the water's edge, it's a long walk to the pit toilet.
Yeah. But then on the other hand, if you're on the water's edge, it's a beautiful view.
Yeah.
But you're most likely to get stuck down there too, because the sand is a lot thicker. We saw a lot of people getting pulled out.
Yeah, and thank goodness people are helpful with one another, you know, to try and get you out of the worst case scenario.
Oh, they are, yeah. But
I mean, the last thing you want to do is have to call your FMCA for a winch up service.
Yeah, and we had that.
Yeah, so totally good.
We don't want to use it if we don't have to. But it was, you know, we love, one of the things we've always loved is the children's laughter, whether it's a playground or they're out there playing in the dirt or whatever.
They're loving every minute of it.
Yeah, that's one of the things we really like. But it is crowded.
And it is noisy.
It is noisy. When someone pulls out, there's someone waiting to pull in. I mean, it's...
Oh, and it's kind of like a free-for-all.
Oh my gosh.
So we discovered a new passion where, I don't know if I should even say it, but we have binoculars. So it's like watching a parking lot.
Yeah.
So we sit back and with those binoculars watch people jostling for position.
Yeah, we'll say, okay, we got an open space over there. Oh, wait a minute. Here's a motorhome pulling it. Oh, they're stuck.
And then and there comes a lady waving her arms like, no, this is our spot. No, this is our spot. We need all this.
We saw a whole family they must have been having a family reunion, but they had 9 RVs, trailers, RTVs, everything. And they were taking up every site close to the water that could be had. And they were telling people, no, it's already, we have it, it's already ours. And so there were a couple of people that said, we're here, we're staying.
Yeah.
So.
And I think in a situation like this, and with most of these type of camping, occupation of the space is the rule.
Yeah.
So if your entire party isn't there, don't expect there to be space available the whole day. because people are coming and going. I mean, there was a huge transition, just like a tide.
Oh my gosh!
You know, every 3 or 4 days, people would leave, and then a whole new group of people would come in.
Yeah.
I mean, we make it sound like we were there for forever, but we were only there 6 days.
Yeah,
6 days.
6 days. Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just kind of overwhelming how people got possessive over their spaces.
However, I have to say that we went in there with 85 gallons of water, and we could have easily doubled the time we stayed there, maybe even tripled it.
We're totally water misers.
Yeah. We went in there with a lot of water, and in fact, we dumped 10 gallons before we left.
I even hate to say that.
Plus our 6-gallon water heater, because we just don't want to haul it. But
yeah.
Yeah, and at the top of the hill, we didn't know you could get water right there at the top of the hill. So,
okay, what's next?
Well, it was crowded. You needed a generator or solar.
Yeah.
Either one would work great. Just keep your batteries charged, because really
you don't want them to go dead.
All you use is your 12-volt lights anyway.
Yeah.
And propane. That's it. So.
And for you ladies, you have to cook like a real cook. No microwave, none of that nonsense. You have to actually stick it in the oven.
Yeah, that's right. And then, there are some people there. They've got these LED lights. And they
big bar
and
LED,
they
bright
light up the
ones.
area like it's a stadium or something, and so you can't see the stars at night because of their lights.
Yeah, light up our campsite like daylight.
Yeah, they won't shut them off. They, I mean, it's just the most obnoxious thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe people who are like that.
And they are.
Yeah, they are.
And you can yell across, "Hey, shut that stuff off."
Yeah.
And they just go, "What? What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
so
they won't.
We didn't want to have to brandish weapons or
No.
anything like that, so we just went with it.
Yeah, but expect that if you go there, because there'll be a lot of noise, a lot of lights, flashing lights.
And if you're in with that, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of families showed up. They kind of half circled the wagons right on the water's edge, and they gave the kids an opportunity to have a space. But you got to know that there's only so much beach available, and there's a lot of people there.
That's right.
So people are going to be walking through your campsite.
That's right. Yeah.
Speaking of the beach area, so it's kind of gray, the water.
We're not sure what that was about.
And there were like tar balls and
yeah, we don't
oil.
know if it's engine oil from boats or something
not sure.
organic occurring from underneath the water. We're not sure what that was about, but it had a funny color and it stuck to your skin.
Well, and here's another thing to imagine. Not that I want to gross anybody out, but the restrooms are a really long walk away. So it's a shorter distance to walk to the water at the beach
but there's a lot
than
of
it
water.
is to walk all the way up to the pit
I wouldn't
toilets.
think there would be that much pee that can contaminate.
There was an odor.
Yeah, there was an odor at the beach. Yeah, there certainly was.
So somebody's peeing.
Yeah.
Wasn't me, but somebody's peeing.
But on the good side, when you drive up the hill, there's cold showers, nice restrooms up there. There's a dump station.
And potable water.
And potable water. You can fill with water right there and go back down to your campsite.
Yep. So you don't have to go in with 85 gallons of water.
Yeah, you don't have to go all the way to Page to get water.
Yeah, so you can get it right at the top and then just drive down the hill.
That's right.
Now they do tell you if you don't stay in the campground up above where the camp host is, you drive down at your own risk.
Yeah, you do.
So if you get stuck, that's on you.
The little roads that they've made are really rough. They have deep sand. You'll need 4-wheel drive. Most of the time to get in and out.
But, you know, here's the theory we went with, is so as we approached it, I looked at him and said, they all got down there.
Yeah,
surely we
right.
can.
Yeah, and then luckily it's downhill, so...
Yeah, going in.
But boy, when you get next to the water, that sand is easily 18 inches deep.
Yeah,
I mean,
so a lot of people got stuck there.
Motorhomes would start spinning, and they would start bouncing because they're spinning.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what's left on our list? Let's get through it.
Potable water. There's a camp host up there. pit toilets. Oh, you can get in with the senior pass.
Yeah, the America the Beautiful.
Yeah, senior, $7 a night.
$7 a night.
Huh?
To live in the sand and the noise and the lights all night and smelly water.
Well, yeah, but it's still beautiful out there, and Sue's got some pictures she's going to post on here. So
we had a great time.
We
enjoyed
believe
being
it or
out
not,
there.
we had a great time.
I know, we have a list of complaints a mile long, but we still had a great time.
We did.
So now we're in a beautiful campground, and that video to come later.
Oh, yeah, we're in...
Don't tell him.
Okay.
All right. So we just want you guys to know that we love you, and we will talk to you soon. Hey, Foxy.
Daisy. Hey.
Daisy and Smazy, Foxy and Boxy.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. We love you guys, and talk to you soon. Watch the pictures.
Bye-bye.
Ding the bell.